My next guest has got a huge fight coming up here against Molly McCann at UFC 281 in New York on November 12th. It's Erin Blanchfield back here on the program. Erin, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing awesome, but I'm not fighting in New York in November. How excited were you to get on this card and finally fight in New York for the UFC?
Oh, I'm super excited. I mean, I called out for it last year. I wasn't able to get on it, but when I got that text from my manager, if I wanted to fight Molly in MSG, I was 100% on board.
Were you surprised to get McCann as an opponent just because, again, you're someone that obviously the UFC is trying to build up a bit? Same thing with Molly. She's a pretty big commodity for them. Was there any surprise about taking the fight?
Yeah, definitely didn't expect to fight her, but I mean, when I got the offer, I was totally down. I think it's a great fight for me. It's only my fourth fight in the UFC, so I think it's a great fight in general. So I was super happy with it.
And I know you probably would have liked to fight sooner, but it's like if you're fighting in New York, you'll wait as long as you have to, right? I'm assuming you would have liked to fight though sooner.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I figured I was probably only going to get one more in this year, considering I fought in June. So I wasn't too worried about that, and I really wanted to fight in MSG. So I'm honestly happy about it. I think it's kind of good timing. I had some time. I was able to enjoy the summer, and now I can get back into camp. So I think it was perfect for me, to be honest.
Molly's got a pretty passionate fan base. Have you had any Molly fans in your DMs at all on Instagram?
Honestly, no. I feel like most of it's been pretty good. And even I feel like some of the comments I have seen, people are definitely, I think, rooting for me for this one. So yeah, I actually haven't gotten too much bad comments or anything like that.
Stuff. By the way, you're in the car right now. Am I getting you after practice, before practice? Where am I getting you today? By the way, veteran move, doing the interview in the car. It's quiet. There's good lighting. So I appreciate that.
No problem. Yeah, I had wrestling this morning. I have to get an oil change and run a few errands and stuff. So get the interview in between. Yeah.
No, I appreciate it. Hey, why not get it done in between your errands? That's great. Let's talk about Molly as a fighter, though. Obviously, we know she likes to stand and trade. She's been pulling out some spinning elbows lately, too. How are you looking at this fight from a style perspective?
I think she's definitely more of a striker, and I'm obviously more of a grappler. But I think we're both decently well-rounded. I feel like I'm a little bit better all around. She's definitely more of a brawler. She's super aggressive, and I think she kind of overwhelms girls sometimes with her aggression, but I'm used to that, and I know how to deal with that. So I think stylistically, it's a great fight for me, and I'm definitely excited for that.
Do you think she's fought anyone with the level of ground game that you have? Because you've got an exceptional, we saw that, and we've seen that in so many performances, right?
Yeah, I mean, I know she's fought Talia Santos. I watched that one over because I was curious about that one. But I feel like Talia is a strong girl and everything, but I feel like her transitions on the ground are a little bit slow. I feel like I'd be a little bit faster and be able to catch a submission a little bit quicker, like in the ground transitions. So I don't think she's grappled someone as technical and I guess athletic, on the ground as me. It's a different type of athleticism striking versus on the ground. But I think I'm definitely the best person she's fought that way.
Training camp. I know you do a little bit of cross training. What's camp sort of looking like? We've got lots of time before the matchup, but any plans to do cross training for this camp?
Yeah, I kind of train at a couple of gyms around my area. The same gyms I've been trained, Cordoba trained, wrestling, MK Muay Thai, and Silver Fox BJJ. And I have a few girls that come in to spar with me and stuff too. That have definitely been helping me out these last couple camps. I'm probably going to keep that going. And, every camp we adjust a little bit for our opponent, but we kind of just focus on building me and anything we feel like I need to improve on every camp. And it's been working so far. And I feel like we're going to kind of keep building that way.
Who are you mainly working with right now?
Some of my main sparring partners have Fatima Klein, who's fighting in Invicta, Tanisha Tene, who's the Invicta champ. And then I also have my brother who always trains with me and a couple other guys at the gym that I spar with. So yeah, I kind of have a good solid little group in Jersey here.
Any fight news on your brother when he might be competing next?
Not right now because he's kind of focused on school. I think he wants to become a police officer, so he's kind of focusing on that a little bit now. But he's still always training. He loves it. We both grew up doing it, so it's kind of just part of our lives.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Any plans to train with Caitlin Chukagian just because she has her fight, I think, a month before yours against Manon Fiora?
Nothing as right now. Yeah, our schedule has been a little different. She lives a little far from me in Long Island, but yeah, nothing as of right now. Okay,
no worries. And when does the weight cut start for you? I was always curious about that. Is it something that you start now, or is it something that closer to fight time you kind of cut down on the diet and all that?
I tend to start my camp and my diet 8 weeks out. I kind of like having that that 2 months. I feel like is a good amount of time for me to kind of lean down. It's not too long or too fast, so it's good.
Okay, that makes sense. And do you know who'll be in your corner yet for this fight?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have my same cornerman. I'll have my brother, Erin Blanchfield, Augie Mateus, and Frankie Roberts.
And just early prediction for the fight. How do you see this one playing out? Because Molly's an extremely tough fighter, and I think that's what makes this fight so intriguing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely coming for a finish. I feel like second or third round, I should be able to create an opening after I feel her out that first round. But I'm not exactly sure. You never know until you get in there, but I'll be prepared for anything.
And refresh my memory, you have a couple more fights in your contract. I feel like you signed a new contract recently, did you not?
I did. I just signed a new contract with this Molly fight, so I have another 4-fight deal.
Oh, congratulations. I didn't realize this was a new contract. So that's got to feel good. You're fighting in New York, you're fighting Molly McCann, big name, and you got the new contract. So you must be riding high right now.
Oh yeah, I'm super pumped about it. And it's super motivating going into camp with all that, because it's like I want to keep proving that I'm worth keeping, and like keep winning these fights and keep moving up.
Do you want to get one more in this year? I mean, it's November. I guess assuming everything's healthy, would you want to squeeze one in there in December, or maybe, enjoy the holidays and reassess for the year after? I guess it depends how it goes, right?
It depends how it goes. Like if I got in there and knocked her out in like 5 seconds, then yeah, I probably could fight in December. But if it's a hard three round fight, probably not. But I mean, you never know. So I won't write it off.
And then a win here, where does that put you in the grand scheme of things? Because Molly's sort of a vet, I think, at this point, but a pretty notable name in the weight class. Does that get you one of those pretty big names after this, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I'm number 12 right now. She's number 15. So I feel like if I beat her, I'll probably stay around the same spot. So I definitely should fight, I think, someone probably higher after this. I mean, you never know, and there's no like huge rush or anything, but I think I'll probably definitely get a big name after this, or someone at least higher than me.
We always talk about this on here. Have you done any commentary stuff recently, or doing any more sort of interviews or anything like that? Because I know you were doing sort of some media stuff when we spoke last.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, I did it for the Hudson Valley Grappling Invitational. I did commentating for some of their grappling matches. That was definitely fun. I haven't like reached out that much and like try to find kind of anyone that kind of comes to me. I've done, but yeah, it's definitely something I'm trying to get more experience in.
That's cool. And what about also your summer? What did you get up to? Did you do anything? Like, obviously you're training, but did you get away at all, or how's the rest of your summer?
I kind of stayed local mostly, but I definitely had a good summer. I went down the shore a lot to the beach, surfed a little bit, did a bunch of different things, but it was kind of fun just being able to like relax and not have to like, I was still training and everything, because I love training and I love being in the gym, but it was nice just not having the pressure of a fight or anything, be able to just like relax, enjoy summer. And that's why I kind of love this MSG card, because it was like perfect time. Like summer kind of just ended now, and camp, it's like 9 weeks out from this Saturday, so camp will start like pretty much like right now. So it's like perfect timing.
How long have you been surfing?
I only tried it once this year, but
How are you?
I like it more. I wish I lived closer to the beach. I'd do it more, but it was cool.
Yeah, you think you'll do it again?
Oh yeah, definitely do it again.
Okay,
yeah.
There you go. Multi-talented athlete. There you go. That's cool. Erin, thanks so much for doing this. I'll let you get to those errands. I know they're a pain in the butt to do. If there's anyone you want to thank, any sponsors or any social media, I'll give you the last word.
It's all my coaches and training partners. And you can find all my social media stuff at Blanchfield_MMA.